Hiphopsince1987.com.
Yo, this owner A, Hustlers Elite Music. We tapped in with hip hop since 1987. Let's go.
What's good? What's good? What's going on? It's your man DJ Ismatic, hip hop since 1987, and I am here with owner A, the CEO and owner of Hustlers Elite Music Group. What's up, bro? What's going on with you?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm happy to be here with y'all. Appreciate y'all for having me on your platform, man. I'm just trying to get busy, you know.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. We appreciate you, you know what I mean, contacting us and, you know what I mean, getting with us on the situation. Let everybody know a little bit more about yourself.
All right, they go by owner A. My people call me A my whole life, so they sort of call me owner A as time went on. But Hustlers Elite Music, we originally from Northside Wilmington, Delaware, 30th Street.
Okay.
I've been in Philly for probably a little over half my life now, so you know what I mean, Philly is definitely home too. I got a dual citizenship. Sometimes I feel more at home here than I do in Wilmington, but either way, it's still home. We pushing. I got my artist Shango TLP from Northside Wilmington too, 30th Street as well. He couldn't make it. His flight got canceled with all what I mean, all this nonsense going on. But that's my one artist. I'm working on two other artists now, about to sign them. But we got 3 singles out right now. We got Talk Like That. That's doing numbers. We got First of the Month. That's definitely doing numbers. And we got the intro doing numbers. We just dropped 2 singles yesterday. They'll be out probably the end of this week or whatever. One is called Remember. One is called Tony Parker. Remember is probably like, it's just remember talking about the struggle, like, you know, like that's really what it's about. And the other one, Tony Parker, that's another hard trap joint, because that's what he be on street. He a street dude, so he make a lot of street music, but it's hard. Right now, I'm just trying to build my brand and build my label, man, make something happen for my state and for my city and put on, because a lot of people in my city, but don't nobody know about us because we got nothing going on.
That was definitely my next question. Being from Wilmington and not too many artists are known from coming out of Wilmington. What are you going to do to change that? What are you going to do to make that, you know, make that happen for you guys down in Wilmington?
One, inside the city and inside the state of Delaware in general, a lot of unity. I'm tapped in with up top. We call it downstate, though. We call it downstate. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That's like Dover, all of that down there. You know what I mean? But then we got Wilmington. So I'm tapped in both. So I got family in Dover and Wilmington. The first thing I'm going to do is the unity, because that's what's important. A lot of times, I'm like, we from Wilmington or we from Dover. It's a lot of, you know what I mean, discord. But I'm going to bring it together with the unity. But outside of that, man, just bringing light to the city and letting people know how. For me, I look at it like this: like, how did the rest of these small towns get on? And I mean, they might not be small towns, other people, but I look at it in the hindsight of what it really is. Like Buffalo, yeah, that's a city, but it's small compared to a lot of other places. Buffalo got on because they put a squad together, they had unity, and then they started reaching out and tapping into everything in the industry they could. Now they buzzing. Now they got a whole team. They got their own thing going on. They don't even need nobody in the industry no more. You look at EST, they from Louisville, Kentucky. What he do? He put on for a city, got his unit together, and they did it. So now they don't need nobody no more. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep reaching out, tapping in with people that I know, build a relationship, build a brand, do some marketing, and let them know that we not no nuts. A lot of people might have this preconceived notion that, oh, Delaware some nuts. Nah, man, like it's a lot of real people out there, and not even on some gangster street stuff, but just like that too. But like, man, it's a lot going on. Like, it's a lot going on out there. People know it's talent out there, all type of art forms out there, and people getting money out there too. And we live by codes. We got codes out there. We got our own lingo, our own dress, our own talk, and everything. And I want everybody to know that we next to Philly, but we're not little Philly. It's Wilmington, and I want them to know that.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now talk about your artist, your artist. You know what I'm saying? You got Shango, right?
Yeah, Shango TLP. Shango, right. Yeah.
And what does TLP stand for?
Top of the line product.
Okay, all right,
Nothing less. Shango top of the line product. So TLP.
What Shango as an artist? Who is he? When you talk about him, more of a trap artist, or is he more of a?
He's a trap artist, but he a life artist. Okay. He going in there, he talking about what his life he talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Stories.
Right now,
he giving you stories.
Giving me stories because what he's talking about, he's telling the truth. Like, I had did an interview on Bag Fuel a little while ago. We had something else going on in New York. He couldn't make it. His PO told him he couldn't go because he live a real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get him out of it. I told him, bro, you got to pick a side. You're going to be a rapper or a street dude. You got to pick a side. He's like, all right, bro, I'm going to lock in. I'm like, all right, bet. But his past is still on him. You know what I mean? He's trying to shake that. But he's a life dude. He's going to tell life stories, real struggles. You know what I mean? And put light on what's really going on in our city and in his life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What part of the city he from?
North Side, 30th Street, like to me.
Oh, y'all.
His brother's my best friend.
Okay.
His brother
okay.
Shannon is my best friend.
So
yeah.
y'all been to each other for a while.
Our
Y'all
whole
got
life.
history.
Our whole life.
Okay.
Whole life. Yeah.
That's
So the
what's
thing is like this: our city's small, so you might be my cousin. And that might be your cousin, but I ain't know that as your cousin. I might know him for 5 years, and then I'll be like, "Oh, that's my man." So we tight like that.
Right.
Everybody is tied in.
Yeah, Wilmington ain't what, but like 20 miles around or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. It's only 70,000 people for the whole city. You know what I'm saying? It's probably cities in America that got their population is the population of our whole state. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But nah, Shango, he's an artist like this. I'm gonna say he be little baby and stuff. What I mean by that is he don't write nothing down.
Okay.
He go in, you give him a beat. I'm like, bro, listen to the beat first. Soon he get a beat he like and he find a vibe, he go and knock it down.
Okay.
Yeah. One take, he go knock it down straight like that.
All right. Now I do know of some other artists from Delaware, Bobby Dimes and CTF Bird.
CTF Bird, Bobby Dimes, Baya, Chuck 50. Shiz Nitty, you know,
You know what I mean?
I keep, I don't want to forget nobody. Jay Nice.
Okay.
Left Lane Died On. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people from the state and from the city that be getting busy.
All right. Now, as far as the how to tap in with these guys, like what do y'all listen to in Delaware to keep y'all tapped in? Are y'all strictly YouTube, or do y'all have a radio station, or how does that work?
We used to have a radio station.
Right.
Yeah, we don't have a radio station no more.
Right. That's why I tried to tap in.
Now it's YouTube, word of mouth.
Okay.
Basically stuff like it's a few ones. I don't want to say the wrong name. It's a new one. Oh, Untrapped. It's a new Untrapped podcast. Just started 2 weeks ago. This young boy from Dover. I think he's from the Bricks. He just started a new podcast, Untrapped. So I'm pretty sure he'll have everybody on there.
Okay.
Also, no, I can't think of the other one, but mostly it's through YouTube. Just like that, and basically word of mouth. Everybody know everybody.
Okay.
Like that. Like I'm tapped in with Baya. He from downstate. He from Dover. He from in town. I think from New Street. But it's like I said, we tapped in because him, my sister, my cousin, all them, they all from the same block. You know what I'm saying? So then when he tapped in with me, we talking. He like, I know your mom, but like you know what I mean, like that. So that's usually how it's so small. Everybody know everybody.
Right.
So that's usually how you tapped in. But as far as the buzz like YouTube, word of mouth. They might be outside, standing on the block, listening to one song. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I know Shango's first of the month. We still get phone. We shot the video like a month ago, on 25th and 26th Street over Northside down Wilmington. We get phone calls still like, yo, they really feeling your music. Like, you gotta put out more music. Like, they feeling you. Like, that's how it be though.
So, putting out more music, what's your vision for your label? You know what I'm saying? And what's your vision for getting, because you see how I just asked, like, how y'all tap into, you know what I mean, y'all guys. What's your vision on getting your guys more exposure? Because, I mean, Bobby Dimes, I used to listen to him, CTF Bird, you know, I still listen to Bird, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of guys that, y'all that really got some heat, you know what I'm saying? But y'all just got to get it out there. That's what it seemed like to me. So what's y'all vision?
That was the point of me starting my label in the first place, right? The point of me starting my label in the first place was I want to be the first major label out of my city. Not in selfishness, but to put everybody else on. Not just the city, the whole state, right? So look, in my opinion, it take one person to blow. It take one person to blow. Once that one person blow, then I feel like everybody else gonna go. Right. It don't matter who the one person is. And as long as there's unity and we see like, all right, we should be doing this for the betterment of the culture of the city and of the state, then it's gonna go. So I think prior to that, it's marketing, it's relationships, stuff like that. Like when we present ourselves, it's kind of like I'm the representative for the whole state or the whole city. Not saying that, I'm not saying it like that, but I'm saying like when I present myself, I gotta present myself in a certain way so people will be like, all right, oh yeah, we messing with them. You know what I mean? They thorough. You know what I mean? You can't, exactly, Delaware Bull good. You can't present, I can't come around and be no nut. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be like, damn, we ain't messing with them. I just represent it for the whole state because they don't know nobody else. And that goes for everybody who represent the state. It could be somebody else. It could be Left Lane, it could be Bay Eye, it could be anybody. When they go to where they going, they gotta represent for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. And right now, I'm just trying to get my hands on everything and touch the industry like that and put on. And like you asked me the vision for my label. Like I said, it'd be the biggest label. I'm trying. Listen, bro. If I'm gonna take a deal, I want a label deal, bro. Because I want to remain an independent label. And because if I remain an independent label, I can put everybody on.
There you go.
If I say, all right, Shango, you gonna take this deal? Yeah, he got a deal, but they ain't gonna do nobody else. If I get the label deal and get the financial backing other than the money out of my own pocket, and they say, all right, let's say they say, all right, we give you 500. we give you a meal, right? Just say for a label deal, we turned up. We turned up and put everybody on because it's talent, and I bet on each one of them. I don't take nothing away from none of them. I can bet on each one of them that they're gonna do it.
Okay, so each one of them, we got Shango. Now who's the others?
It's two. I don't want to say their name right now because it's two. I mean, other than the people I was talking about, all of them, Bayard definitely. You know what I mean? Bayard, that's a go. But
no, I'm talking about for your label.
For my label? Oh, my label. I got two other people I'm looking at. This one young boy and this girl. I don't want to say their name because I ain't really getting on it or ink with them, and I ain't sit down with them yet. But it's two. They know who they are. These two I'm looking at that I really want to lock in with. Told young boy I'm gonna get up with him tomorrow. Like I really want to lock in with them. I'm betting on young boy. I think he's 16, 17, something like that.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
He's nice, and he got his own. I'm looking for people that got their own sound. I don't want nobody to sound like nobody else. Cause that's how you get on. You don't get on by sounding like everybody else. So I ain't doing no auto tuning. I ain't just whatever it is, we ain't doing it.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it, but we just not doing it because that's what everybody doing already.
Okay. Any in-house production?
No.
Okay.
That's the thing is I gotta build a team. You know what I'm saying? I gotta build a team because I don't have one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I was talking to my people yesterday, like, bro, it's gonna happen organically. I'm like, it's gonna happen organically, but when is it gonna happen? I need a team. I need an in-house producer real bad because Sean got her own sound. Now, it's this one producer that we've been going to, Buddha Beats. A lot of his beats, we get a lot of beats from Buddha Beats because Sean like his style.
Okay.
But I'm like, that's not in-house. And if we buy the beats from him and somebody uses them, what we doing?
There you go.
So, but now we definitely need an in-house producer. That's how you create a sound too.
Exactly. That's why
that's how you create a sound. Hell yeah.
That link up is definitely necessary. And when it comes down to production or whatever like that, you know, that's where the bread at.
Yeah.
For real. So if you can control that, and you control your sound. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Where do you want to go with it sound wise? Like, do you want to? Is it going to be strictly a trap label, or you want to wherever?
I want to be able to control the narrative, but I don't care where it goes. As long as I can control the narrative, because I don't want nothing crazy. Like I want to be able to control. I want to be able to say, all right, well, this is acceptable, this is not.
Okay.
I'm not going to allow just anything to happen on my label or with the people that's around me. So it could be anything. It could be a singer, a rapper. It don't matter. But I want to make sure that whatever it is, I'm controlling the narrative because it represents all of us.
Okay.
But no, because not everybody that's making street music is trap music. Not all of it. Some dudes that's getting up there making music like Nas was making.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They spitting is good music. They spitting is good music, but they telling more of an orchestrated story than a story where they bouncing around. So it ain't gonna be all trap music. That's just my one artist.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Inspirations. You know what I'm saying? What made you want to do this? What made you want to start the label? Who influences you musically, as far as like executive and just artist wise? You know what I'm saying? For you to do what you're doing.
Music in general, we've always been into music. I've always been into music. Before I even get to that question, I had a cousin, my cousin Kenny. He died like years ago. He had committed suicide. RIP to him. But he was into music heavy. He had a team called Midway. They from out Newcastle Ave. But he was really into music or whatever. So I used to be around him. He's older than me. So I used to be around as a little kid, be around him. He inspired me to really do music. But as far as making a label and doing it on a different side versus being an artist, the fact that we don't have a label, so we need somebody to go ahead, kick the door in and do that. Outside of that, all the other major labels where I'll be watching their blueprints, Rockefeller, Quality Control, CMG, Griselda. I watch all of that, bro. Like I know like how I watched the blueprint, so to speak, how Jay-Z, Biggs, and Dame did their thing. You know what I'm saying? I watch how Coach K and P did it. You know what I'm saying? How Baby and Slim did it. I watch it, bro. So that's why, because I know it can be done. And it's easier now, because like I said before, we got the internet, bro. It's easier, and you can touch anybody. You can, people emails, phone numbers, and DMs is right there. There's nothing. And once you get a relationship with them and they see that you know no nonsense, you coming for strictly business, they're gonna mess with you.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you feel like the internet, because you talked a little bit about the older school when there was really too much, it wasn't really that much internet. Do you think the internet helped or hampered the situation? Being as though people can get, readily information and stuff that they really couldn't get before, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really too much of, it's not a hard thing to do anymore to get, you know what I'm saying, information or to get on per se, you know what I'm saying? compared to back in the day?
I think that it helps if you have an innovative mind. But if you have a follower mind, then no, it don't help because because the information you're receiving, you're not utilizing. You just on there, just watching what people doing. But if you have an innovative mind and you're a creator, then it's helpful because it helps you get what you need. The internet is a tool. Social media is a tool. All this stuff is tools that you have to use the right way. As long as you do that, you're fine. But when you're on there and you just following 85 celebrities, you just liking their pics of their cars and their chains and all of that stuff, and the girls, it's kind of like you wasting your time and you living in a fantasy. I hate social media, bro. If you ever, anybody who know me know, I ain't have an Instagram or none of that for like 5-6 years because every time I've ever been on social media, it was for business purposes. Other than that, I don't do social media. It took me a long time to be like, damn, I got to create this social media for this label. And I try to utilize it for exactly what it's for. I don't be on there following a bunch of females, liking a bunch of female pics, DMing a bunch of females. I ain't into that, bro. I don't get into that. I'm on there for business purposes. If you check my DM, it's to labels, artists, stuff like that. And if it's a female, it's probably gonna say a female artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tap in with you. They don't always reach back, but that's what I'm on there doing, trying to find emails, emailing people. That's what I'm on. So it's a tool, but if you ain't using it as a tool, then what you doing?
Exactly. Now, using it as a tool, do you, as far as like people that you want to work with, name some of them.
That I want to work with? Jada. This is just me. I can't speak for the artist. This is just what I want to work with. Jada, DJ Premier.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Lil Baby, ESTG, Hov, Styles P. You know what I'm saying? Guru. This because I'll get onto that in a second, but it just, like a lot of people that I want to work with. I really want to sit down with Coach K and P.
Okay.
I wish I could ever sit down with them, bro, and really sit down like, yo, how'd y'all get this thing started? Because I be listening to P. Coach K don't talk a lot. Not that P do, but you hear a lot more from P. P be talking. He'll tell you, man. Like I watched the thing. He said he asked his friends for $250 to help start his label, and they ain't want to mess with him. You know what I'm saying? And I understand. I ain't asked nobody for nothing, but I had a partner, was my business partner, and it didn't go right. And I said, yo, give me a stack. I'm put the other stack up. We're gonna do this, and that didn't happen. So I can imagine asking somebody for $250,000 and it don't happen, and you come up, you 100 million up, and they looking at you like I should have gave you that 250. So I really want to sit down with them, talk to them. I want to talk to Snoop because he bought Death Row. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's a question I always wanted to ask.
I want to talk to Snoop because he bought Death Row, bro.
How do you feel coming back and doing that? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially a storied label as Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to own that now. Wow.
That's wild, but you know what's crazy is if you think about all the names of all the major labels, they got the flyest names, bro. Quality Control, Death Row, Cash Money Records. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's Rap a Lot, like those Rockefeller Records. That's why when I was coming up with the name for Hustlers Elite Music, I'm like, I ran through a bunch of different. I was calling my sister, calling my cousin, like, man. And I sat down and like I said Hustlers Elite Music saved in my phone. Like 6 months later, I went back through my phone. I was like, all right, it's time to get busy. And I was like, we're gonna go with Hustlers Elite because Hustlers Elite ain't got nothing to do with drugs, bro. Hustlers Elite is you got to be a grinder. Anybody who know me, I'm a grinder, bro. I've been getting money since 8th grade. I get money. I don't care. Like I'm gonna go get this money. I might have some downs, but I'm gonna have more ups than downs than ever. That's why it's called Hustlers Elite. We the elite hustlers over here. Like I believe in that. I grind. Like everything I do is out of my own pocket. Ain't nobody give me nothing and none of that. And I ain't taking no credit on nothing. This is cold cash what I'm doing.
Now, do you think the hustlers mentality makes you a better music exec than people that don't have that mentality? Because a lot of people from the streets is in the music game. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like the ones that really win are the ones that used to be hustlers. You know what I'm saying? In some sort of form of fashion. Do you think that makes you a better exec?
Listen, bro, let me tell you something. Any type of hustler that you is, it make you a better exec at whatever you're doing. Because the fact of the matter is, you know what it is to wake up and have to get it out your own pocket. You know what it is to have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You know what it is to turn nothing into something. To turn a 25 into a 50, a 50 into a 100, a 100 into a 500. You know how to do that. So it make you a better hustler. If they come to me and they say, yo, we give you $250,000, I ain't got no choice but turn that $250,000 into 1.5. I have to. I can live off the $250,000, but I can't not doing what we doing. I gotta turn that $250,000 into 1.5. So when they say, yo, all right, owner A, this contract for $250,000, but that's all we giving you. And you gotta give us our money back in 2 years. Oh, all right, then I know I gotta turn this $250,000 to 1.5, so I give them money back and live comfortably and still continue to make money. So of course that coming from that hustler background, that struggle background, that make you a better hustler because you know what it is. I was on the phone with somebody yesterday. They said, man, you gotta start explaining stuff to people in street terms because they understand it better. When you gotta know how to talk to people based on the environment that you in. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm around certain type of people, I know I gotta explain things to them in a certain way. So I gotta break it down to them, bro. When you get this joint, treat this like it's a whole joint. You know what I'm saying? And break it down. You know what I mean? You gotta treat people like that because everybody not on a level where it's like you can explain it to them in a statistics way. You know what I mean? Explain it to them in algorithms, economics way. Everybody don't understand that, so explain it to them in the language they understand and make it better. So
absolutely, absolutely. Anything else you want to let the people know about your situation before we get off camera, bro?
About my situation, shoot, after I leave here with y'all, I got a meeting with Guru. I do know that. So salute to him, salute to the Rock, because I got a meeting with Guru when I leave here. But that's because that's a hometown type thing. So I got a meeting with him. Other than that, we coming, man. We got more singles dropping, 2 more singles on the way, 2 more videos on the way. We pushed the mixtape back because we want to build the buzz up a little bit, man. But tap in with us, man.
What's the name of the tape?
It's gonna be called The Breakthrough.
Okay.
The name of the tape is called The Breakthrough because that's what it is, The Breakthrough.
Okay.
The next tape I want to do it once I get more artists. I want to do a tape called In a Lifetime.
Okay.
And it's gonna be the story about just the whole life of how we got to where we at, wherever we at that point. You know what I mean? But yeah, Shango TLP, Hustlers Elite, Owner A, man. We here, man. Delaware stand up, Wilmington stand up, man. Philly stand up, man. For real.
You already know what it is, man. You heard it here first, man. Hip Hop since 1987. You know what I'm saying? Owner A, Hustlers Elite Music Group. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. Stay tapped in with them. Right here. You already know. Hip Hop since 1987. Let's go.